What's up, Reds? Welcome to the Sunday Summary Talk Show on Nothing But Reds. Today we're going to be talking about the new kit releases. If you guys haven't seen them, they look pretty good. And if you haven't seen the video where all the boys are zooming and trying on the kits and everything, that's hysterical. Highly suggest you check it out. With me, as always, Stephen Norberry. How you doing, my man?
I'm good, man. I actually didn't see the video.
I'll put a link for the video in the description for everyone to check out. It's actually hilarious. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, absolutely good stuff. And guys, I just want to take a second before we begin the show. We are almost at 500 subscribers. It's absolutely unbelievable how the channel's grown, how the community has grown, how everyone shares their thoughts in the comments. We absolutely love it. We appreciate it. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe down below, or you can subscribe at the logo in your bottom right-hand corner. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, leave your comments on the kits down below, man. Yeah, Steve, I'll leave a comment. I'll leave a link for everyone to check that out. But the new kits, man, real quick, what are your thoughts before we get into going over what inspired the kits, and then we'll look at them as well?
Yeah, absolutely. One thing to add to that about following and subscribing. If you guys know other Reds that like content like this, feel free to share it as well. Spray it around. Spread the word. We would definitely appreciate that. In terms of the kits, I like them. I got to be honest, like every time new kits come out, I don't like them right away. For the last like 3 years, I'm like, eh. And then it grows on me and I love it just because I get used to it, I guess.
That's true.
This one, I'm like, it just got a fresh look and feel. It's just Nike. We've been waiting for Nike for a while. I didn't dislike New Balance at all. Actually, I have a few of them. I like them.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's okay. I wouldn't say I love it, but
it'll grow on you. It'll grow on you.
It's refreshing. That green is like it's like a breath of fresh air.
It is.
It's like a new and improved championship shirt.
I think that's probably the best feature is the teal trim on it. Honestly, I think that's my favorite part of the kit.
Yeah, I saw something. You and I were talking about this yesterday. I saw something. I don't know if it was our official kit or if it was like a training kit, but it was an Adidas kit that we had back in the day, 80s, 90s, maybe even the early 2000s. I don't even know when. Saw this on like a random Instagram page, and it had the same colorway. So I think this was inspired by those colors.
Yes,
with a little bit of green. I don't know if you found that anywhere.
Yeah, I did, and I will look at it now. So the traditional vibrant red shirt features teal and white around its V-neck collar and sleeves, similar to the Reds' home jerseys between 93 and 96.
Perfect.
So, yeah, exactly. That's what inspires it. And so you look here, the teal also represents the city of Liverpool, and it's reminiscent of the shade of the liver bird that sits atop of its famous liver building, which is
right behind you, too.
Yeah.
There's the teal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe I didn't catch that till literally just now.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, honestly, because the copper, kind of like the Statue of Liberty, like when it rains, the copper turns a green color. But I didn't even think about that it would be, for the liver bird. I thought it was just part of the crest. But, Scott Munson, VP, Nike Football Apparel, said, at the start of any new partnership, it's important to show maximum respect, and we have done that by concentrating on the club's core identity. I love that. I love when they relate kits to, like, the team, you know what I mean? Like, for example, when they did the 17-18 jersey that you've worn on the show a few times with the white V-neck collar, that was related back to, like, the 70s and 80s kits. You know, when we had, like, the white collar with the actual liver bird, like, circle crest. And, like, when they do it that way, I love it. Even this past season's kit with the pinstripes, you know what I mean? But when you were saying New Balance, man, I agree. I think the 17-18 kit and the 18-19 New Balance kits were the best kits. They were really awesome. Fresh.
They were unreal. That kit that I wore like the last couple shows, the one that you just spoke about, that was probably my favorite. That was 16-17 away. Right?
Which the black one, 16-17 away. I have a few of those actually. Yeah,
what a team. That was I think that may have been Bobby's first or second year. That was the year we also had the lime green.
Yeah. Oh, those were bad. I didn't.
That was like the Lalana year. That was Mane's first year.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a year. Those jerseys were sick.
Hey, look, it was a good year. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, God, I didn't like the lime ones.
No, I didn't like the lime one. I just wanted to align the two. That was the second year.
I got you. Now everyone's waiting for it. So if you haven't seen them already, boom, the boys in the
The
kits.
boys.
The boys, Harvey, Curtis, Hendo.
Sleek, but they pop at the same time.
They pop. And you know what? They wouldn't be anything special if they didn't have the little side stripe and the teal. The teal makes it.
Yeah, what's it look like from the what does the back look like? Have we
You know,
seen
so the back, so I'll have to find a picture of that. But wait, hold on, mate. We might have one here. Please tell me we have one here. We probably don't. Oh, the boys look so good in these, though. So we don't have one, but basically the teal and the white come around and they cross, and it's a really big collar.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah,
It's
so
a-
it's yeah. They didn't.
They
just
look.
throw this
The
together.
back looks dope, and of course you got the 96 with the flames. You know, respect to that, and you know the texture of it. It's like a Nike has a trademark term for it. I can't remember the term for it, but it's not just like a like standard cotton or anything, or like dry fit. It's got like a texture to it on the shoulders and then down the side. It's actually really nice up close.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to get one this year. I don't know if I'm going to get the red, or it depends with I think they're going to kind of out with a black one too, right?
Yeah, so the leaked black and pink ones, our third kit, look horrible in my opinion.
Really? I like
They-
those.
You like them?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
all right.
I
haven't
like
seen,
darker stuff. I mean, I am due for a new red one.
Yeah,
The last red one I got was 17-18, the year we lost to Madrid in the Champions League. A
Mhm.
solid year.
solid year. Yeah,
And that wasn't a great kit. It was just
love
like
that
white.
kit.
I mean, it was red with white here. Pretty
Yeah.
basic.
The only thing I didn't like about it, and a lot of people said this, was the Liverbird was gold, but the New Balance thing was white, so it didn't match. But
This jersey's clean. This new one here. This is
this is absolutely clean. And what I want to do, the leaked. Everyone's seen the like leaked black and Nike kit, but so I'll just search
the
that for
checkered with the
everyone.
pink.
Yeah, with the pink, but it's like a checkered board black.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah, Nike third kit. So let me see here. Yeah, this was the original leaked one way
Mhm.
back in the day, like this one here. But the recent ones aren't like that.
There it is.
Yeah, this is what was originally leaked, but the new ones that they've shown have a white trim on the collar as well, and that's what I.
Oh, right here, second row down, all the way to the left.
This isn't the one either. These
Says
are
white
all.
collar.
Yeah, I know, but these are the similar ones.
Do you
I'm
not
trying
like
to-
that?
I like these ones are fine. This is the one I don't like. This is the leaked one.
Oh, look at that.
This is bad. You don't.
don't-
All right.
I would wear it. I mean, I like it because it's a dark color. It's a little bit more neutral.
Yeah.
For,
Right. I mean, to each their own, right? I'm not gonna, say that you have horrible taste, right? Even though you may. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I
how
don't know. I
feel
like the
about
black and pink one way better than this. I wouldn't buy this one. No.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't buy this one, but if you look at the other ones, I definitely would probably buy those. But yeah, and like oh god, so like this one here, I actually don't mind this one. If
That's
this is what it
nice.
was, this actually looks really good.
That is sweet, and that's like it's almost like a collector's item. Like these third kits, you get a third kit, it's like timeless, except that lime green one.
Oh, that's horrible. I see it right here.
Yeah, exactly. But most of them are like pretty sick.
Yeah, honestly, I remember the orange one, and I brought this up on my Twitter a few days ago. That orange kit in 17-18. When we put that kit on, we beat Team 7-0.
We were actually crushing people in the Champions League wearing that kit.
It's hilarious. I'll never forget. And I know they're a bad opponent, but the Maribor,
Maribor.
we wore those kits. I don't know if it was the first time we wore that kit. It may have been, but we smashed them, bro.
Yeah, they're trash.
They were.
And yes, total disrespect, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's horrible to disrespect other leagues, but when you beat a team 7-0, I mean, what do you want us to say?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Even Moscow, Spartak Moscow, I think last year, 2 years ago, whenever we beat them 7-0 at home or 6-0 at home. But yeah, guys, let us know down below what you think of the kits. Okay, I'm personally a fan of the home kit. If that black and pink one is the not the good one that we liked, but the one with the white collar in the front, if that is the confirmed one, I'm not really sure how I feel. But again, it's one of those things where you all, like you said earlier, it kind of has to grow on you. One, and the second thing is you got to see it on the players to really know what it looks like. And
Mhm.
like I said, I'll put a link so you can check out the players unboxing the home kits and then trying them on. Good video. But the second kit, I don't really know anything about it yet. Like the green, the lime green, or not lime green, but it's like a teal green with like a pattern in it. I've seen it leaked, but I haven't
Yeah.
seen any confirmations yet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But these
So
are all on sale. All the home ones are on sale now. Usually they go on sale right away, at least
yeah.
for pre-order. So you guys can go grab these all over the planet.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
If not now, very soon.
No, definitely. And with them, I mean, they're already on sale, which is cool. I mean, I'm sure they're on back order already. I'm sure they don't have I don't know if they have the edition with the gold world like champions thing in the middle yet, but I would buy that one in a heartbeat
Yeah.
with the gold FIFA thing in the middle. But let's talk a little bit about Rhian Brewster. I made a video earlier in the week. I'll put a tag up top for you guys to check that out. But Rhian Brewster, his loan spell ended. I don't think Swansea were promoted. I think they ended up losing the playoff game. And but regardless, he had a great season or half a season with Swansea. Excellent, excellent player. Of course, it's not quite at the competition, that the Premier League is at, but still, you can't argue with the fact that the man scored 11 goals for Swansea. I think he scored 16 goals in all comps throughout the 34 appearances this whole season. So, Steve, what are your thoughts on Rhian Brewster? Of course, we have Origi and Firmino still. Minamino is still up there, and he's starting to play that center forward spot. What do you think is going to happen this upcoming season with Rhian Brewster?
It's really tough to say. I don't really have any idea. He can get in the first team. He's not going to be a regular starter or anything, but he definitely has the quality to play in the Premier League. I think that's evident by the fact that he did really well in the Championship. And that, at the very least, would equate to being able to hang in the Premier League, I think. But at the same time, do you want to have a guy that'll make 10 appearances for, an average of 25 minutes each next year? Or do you want to give him another full year elsewhere?
I think we need to do with him what we did with Harry Wilson. I think we need to loan him out to a lower Premier League side for him to get Premier League minutes, because he's only made 3 appearances for the senior club, and I think 2 of those, or maybe all 3 of them, have been in like the EFL Cup or FA Cup. He needs to be able to make mistakes at the Premier League level under more pressure, and he needs to be able to learn from those mistakes. He also needs to be able to do well in games at the Premier League level to build his confidence.
Yeah, where would he go?
That's, I think, maybe a Leeds United or something, or maybe
I feel like Leeds has their I feel like they have a striker already.
Well, I'm just throwing out like the bottom names.
Yeah, he's not going to start. I guess I was thinking like, what team is he going to go and like start for? It's probably not going to happen.
No.
Right away.
You look at like Aston Villa before Tammy Abraham didn't decide to stay. They ended up buying that really good, not really good, but top level striker. He wouldn't get ahead of him. His name is escaping me right now.
Aston Villa?
For Aston Villa, yeah. It's a Brazilian guy. Can't remember.
Yeah. No, I know.
Wesley, I think his name is.
Yeah.
But then you look at Brighton. Like Brighton already have some decent players up top, like Trossard. The Mope. They're not gonna. I mean, they're not strikers, but I'm trying to think. Like it wouldn't even be a Newcastle or an Everton or like any.
Definitely not gonna be a Newcastle. They're about to splash the cash.
Well, I mean, did you hear the?
Did the deal fall through?
The deal fell through.
Yep. Oh, well, sorry, Newcastle. See you 14th in the table next season.
Yeah, I mean, and so you got Leeds. Who else is? Do you know who else is being promoted? Let us know down below.
I don't know why it's escaping me right now. Either way, I think that's a good idea. Send him to a lower Prem side. He'll get some minutes, start a few games here or there. Hopefully, how old is he?
He's 20.
So we're in no rush.
No rush.
We don't need a striker until he's 24. He's got 3 years before it's like, okay, he's the guy. If that's the route that it ends up going.
Yeah.
But like you said, we got Minamino that came in. He's pretty young. Origi's not old. I don't know what's going to happen with him.
That's the thing. Like,
we're also going to end up buying another striker at some point.
We have to. We have to.
We're going to.
We're going to have to, or a center forward. That's the thing. And as much as Rhian Brewster has the talent and maybe the ability to play at the Premier League level, he's not a starter, and he hasn't proven. I'm not saying he can't, but he hasn't proven yet that he's able to produce on a consistent level at a high level of play. Meaning
we won't know that until he goes out on loan somewhere else.
Exactly.
Also, we can't take a risk at center forward right now because we're in our window.
No.
Like, we're in our window of anywhere from 3 to 6 years. We're probably 2 or 3 years into that already, where you can dominate at the high level, win the league every year, come in second maybe sometimes, challenge for the Champions League. We can't take a risk on like trying to develop Rhian Brewster in that process in the first team, I don't think.
No, you're right. I agree.
Minamino is the biggest risk we're going to take as in attacking.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, Xherdan Shaqiri couldn't even break into the side, really. Rhian Brewster's certainly not going to.
I mean, I wouldn't say Xherdan Shaqiri broke into the side, but it's not only like he had injury issues, for one, and the other thing is Salah's never really injured, knock on wood. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Salah had an injury last year in the Champions League towards the end of the season. He
missed right, but not like a long-term injury. Like,
right, yeah, he's pretty durable. He's pretty durable. But even in games where it's like we need a goal really bad, Klopp just didn't plug Shaq in this year.
No,
when he plays, he makes things happen. Klopp was just like, nah.
Yeah, well, he was injured. He was injured for a big part of the season.
Yeah.
He was. But last year, you're right, or in the Barcelona match, we had nobody. He had to plug in Origi and Shaq. He had to.
Shaq went from super sub last year to completely obsolete this year. Yes, he had the injuries. I get that. But it's a long season.
Yeah.
This season starts in August. Usually wraps up in like May or whatever. Obviously, it got canceled back in like March or something. But like August to March, that's like 7 months.
It's a long time.
He barely even poked his head out. However, to wrap up the Rhian Brewster thing, in my opinion, and feel free to weigh in on this, I don't think it's this year. I don't even know about next year because we're in that window where we can't really afford to be like, all right, let's roll the dice on him, try to develop him. Like, we need goals. We need to win. We're in a spot right now that we have not been in maybe ever.
Right.
Maybe. Well, not ever, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So. No, I agree with you 100%. I just like raising the question, what do we do with him? Because, it's very intriguing that we have a youth striker. Like, we had Dominic Solanke, but I think that was more of like a flip job. Like, we brought him in and then we flipped him for like 15 million profit or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was.
I crushed it in the U21 World Cup or whatever cup.
Yeah, I think he might have got the best player. But Rhian Brewster also same thing. He won some award in the Youth Cup or the Youth World Cup or whatever for England. But the thing is that we don't really have any risk with Rhian because we got him on a free transfer, right? We've had him for 4 years now, 5 years now, and he's just gradually developing. And these young players, the culture of football over there, of being loaned out and developing, it doesn't really faze them, I don't feel like. So I feel like he's going to get used to it. And I do agree with you. I think we need to loan him out. It just depends what he wants. Potentially, maybe loan him out to another championship side. I think he did well enough to where he should be loaned out to a bottom Premier League side next season. I think that's what he needs.
Yeah, and I mean, people feel free to just give us your comments. Let us know what you think. I just do not think that during this time he's going to break in. I guess if we keep him, he's just going to ride the bench. I mean, if we're up 4-0, we can plug him in 65th minute or something like that, but we can't put him in a tight game.
No.
Like, we have to win every single game. Like, Man City's not going to be at 83 points or whatever next year. Or 80 points. It's just like, they could be, sure. But people are going to be knocking on the door. We're not going to run away with it next year, in my opinion.
No, I don't think we will. I mean, I think we'll be competitive. We'll be up there, top 3, no question. But
no, I think we're gonna win it. We're just not gonna blow people away by Christmas time.
yeah, I mean, who knows? We didn't even think we were going to blow it away by Christmas time this season, and then look what happened with injuries with Man City, and we just ran away with it. So anything can happen. That's the point.
But Man City also had some like really bad losses.
But I think those bad losses came because of the injuries. But that's just, whatever. Doesn't matter. Man City, don't even get me started on Man City. They're already splashing the cash, and it's just, it's so annoying. It's like, just, yeah, let's just spend as much as we possibly can on every single player. And I don't know. It's so annoying.
I saw a stat the other day that like Pep spent like 1.5 billion since he stepped in. It's just utterly outrageous.
It's ridiculous.
I just can't believe it.
And it has nothing to do, like, they can. That's fine. They have the like liquidity to do so, right? But the fact of the matter is like the business model of Liverpool just doesn't fit that. Like they're run like a business. Like you sell a player, right, and you use that money to invest in younger players that you can sell for a higher price later on. Man City just don't operate like that. They're like, let's just spend as much as we possibly can and try to win that way. Like they don't, with the exception of like Phil Foden, like, I mean, and some other players as well, they don't care about developing young players, at least in the senior team.
Well, that's also not Pep's style. Pep steps into teams that are already at the top of the world, and he just buys more players.
Right, and then look
at
what
Liverpool. If you gave Pep a project, he would be like, why would I ever take on a project? I'm Pep Guardiola. He's too good for projects.
Right. And another good example of that is the difference between Klopp and Pep. Look at what Klopp has done since he's come into Liverpool. I mean, obviously he wasn't alone in this, but we're developing a brand new training ground. Like the training ground is meant to foster a vision from the youth squad to the senior team. That is the whole premise of the Kirby training ground. And the fact of the matter is that we've spent 50 million on that, plus maybe more. That's a big investment for the future of the Liverpool Academy. And I think that says a lot about the club, what they care about.
No, you're absolutely right. I think he's revolutionizing a club that's already got so much history. Like it's hard to do.
Very hard.
Hard to come into Liverpool and put your stamp on something when there's already been so many great managers, so many great players, so much history. But Pep would never take on something like that. Pep would never go to a place where they're like, hey, we're going to have to be thrifty. You can't just go grab Rodri for 80 million when you want. 80 million?
Yeah, I think Rodri
outrageous.
Are you talking about dollars?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think it was 80 million. I think they bought him for 63 million pounds. So that equates to about $80 million ish. But it's like, look, Rodri, you could argue. When we got Fabinho, it was after the Monaco season where they went to the semifinals, when they won the French league. His value was peaked, right? It may have been the season after, but his value was peaked. And we still got him for 43 million, right? Rodri, Atletico Madrid, top player there, good defensive midfielder in the Spanish league. How does he go for 20 million plus more than Fabinho? I just don't get it.
Well, yeah. No one even knew we were getting Fabinho.
That's the thing. I didn't know. No one knew. So maybe that played a role. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to bash Pep because, we all know what he is. It's not like he's acting it's not like Man City fans. Well, Man City fans might think so, but it's not like Pep is acting like he builds anything. He doesn't build anything. He knows exactly what he is. He comes in, he plays his role. He'll only take a job at a club that has buku bucks that he can call the shots at and be like, I want this player.
To be fair, I just want full disclosure here. Pep is an excellent world-class manager. Everyone knows that.
Yes.
Everyone knows that. But there's a difference in style between Klopp and Pep. And Steve, you were expanding on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's just he knows what he is. He has a very specific role. His job is very niche.
Yeah.
Like, say he leaves Man City, there is maybe 3 teams in the world he would go to. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know where else he would go. He was already at Barca, Bayern,
You could say
City.
I wouldn't be surprised if he would just go to a top club. You know what I mean?
I don't know what's left though.
Like PSG,
PSG, sure.
you know?
That's a decent one because he's not going to go to Manchester United.
No. And I don't
Lampard's not going anywhere at Chelsea anytime soon.
Has
Those are
it
the
been
only other
enough
options.
time for him to go to Madrid? But I don't think Madrid.
I don't think so.
He wouldn't even get rid of Zinedine. So
No, he wouldn't. And because Zidane just wins. Like, no one even knows what Zidane does with tactics. He just wins.
It's crazy. But
I guess PSG, that's the only thing I can think of.
That's the only thing I can think of. And when just to kind of wrap this up, we did go off on a little bit of a tangent, but that's all right. I mean, the season's over for us anyway, and I just want to talk. So Jurgen is already a Liverpool legend, like you were saying, and for him to come in and not change the culture, but just update the culture and completely just revolutionize what we were doing beforehand is remarkable, you know? And he's known for doing that, whereas Pep, like you said, he's known for coming in and winning, but the way he wins is completely different than what Klopp does. And I think what Klopp does is way more respectable. I respect Klopp. Even if he wasn't a Liverpool manager, I would respect him.
Yeah, the difference is patience.
Yeah.
Pep doesn't have patience. He wants to come in and win the title year 1. Buy everybody. Klopp takes on projects.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
Very respectable.
It's clear that those are their roles. That's what they do. So again, this isn't to bash Pep. This is just to outline that is what he does, and this is what Klopp does.
Absolutely. And guys, let us know what you think down below. And remember, the kits are out. Let us know if you guys are buying the kits. You know, I'll probably end up buying it. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have enough kits to last me a while. But there are very few kits where I'm like, I need to buy that. Like, and
the first Nike one is a big deal.
It is a big deal. It is. It really is. But I don't know. It's like maybe as the season goes on, we'll see. Like I was a big fan of the deep red. Like the 17, 18, 18, 19 kits, that red was, I just fell in love with that red. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Are you buying the kit? Remember to subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed the Sunday Summary Talk Show, hit that thumbs up button. Steve, do you have any closing thoughts, my man?
I don't think so. I know we just grabbed a guy from Russia or Poland, a young kid. Just bought him. Poland. We got somebody from Poland, or
am I missing something? He's
16 years old. You can look it up. I don't think it's anything major right now, but
I'm very surprised I missed that.
Yeah, we just signed somebody. Who do you think we're going to sign?
Curtis Jones is going to fill in for Lallana. Center back, man, I don't know.
Thiago's up in the air.
As those updates come, I'll keep you guys updated. You know, as of now, we're just bargaining with them over like a price. As far as
we got linked to a guy from Bournemouth. He was a hybrid center back, left back. We battled injuries this year.
We did also get linked with a guy from Real Betis, Beltra. I can't remember his actual name, but I did see that link. He's older though. I think he would be a Lovren, exactly what Lovren is. King Klavan. Oh, God. Don't even put Klavan's name in the same sentence. Klavan's a legend.
Yeah. So, but this guy that I was talking about from Bournemouth, I think it was his first year at Bournemouth, and he battled injuries. But like, they're trying to just do like a thrifty bit of business here,
which is what they need to do.
They just need a backup. He's not going to play. You're not going to play.
Well, the odds are in his favor to play because Matip is probably going to go down with another injury. I mean, like I'm not.
Yeah, but he's still not going to play over Gomez. Like,
that's true. That's true. But you need four center backs.
Fabinho back there, like in a pinch. Like you'd have to really show something to break in.
That's true.
Lovren has been around for a while. That's why he was plugged in when he needed to be plugged in. But like anybody that comes in new, you might not touch the field at all. Unless you're like a world-class player, which is, we're not going to splash cash on that.
No, definitely not. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Who do you think we should bring in down below? Of course, we still have Sepp Vandenberg, Keanu Hoiver, a lot of the young guys still, coming through the ranks, but they probably won't get to see the first team. So let us know what you guys think about that. Let us know what you think about Rhian Brewster and, of course, the kits. Guys, appreciate you guys tuning in to this week's Sunday Summary, and be on the lookout for a very important video coming this week. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and take care.